Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today, the ODM party, together with the UDA party, had their parliamentary group meeting, which was chaired by the two leaders, Oburu Odinga, the ODM party leader, and President William Ruto, who stand in as the UDA party leader. Now, there is a lot these leaders have discussed, though the biggest problem comes to when it reaches the stage of implementing what they're talking about. That is where the problem lies. Implementing the plan. They can have a plan, a good one. But when it comes to now implementing it, it becomes a problem. So, in this meeting, there was a heated exchange between the UDA party leader, President William Ruto, and the UDA chairperson, Cecily Mbarire. Cecily Mbarire was raising a question about the issue of gender parity rule, two-thirds gender. And she was questioning how that matter has been handled in the document. Unajua mambo ya 10-point agenda. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa center of discussion in this meeting. Now, according to Cecily Mbarire, the matter to do with the two-thirds gender rule was just mentioned. But it was not really elaborated very well on how they are going to have approach to it. But Ruto did not allow Cecily Mbarire to lay down her case. In fact, she even offered to read that part to the president. But with that bitter exchange, she was not even allowed to read out. And this was the situation.
Yes. You want to say something? Are you sure you want to say something?
Sir, I'm sorry I have to speak before you come down. Please say something about the two-thirds gender rule. It is silent in this report, even under the recommendations of the ZANI committee. They are silent about the way forward. No, it is not there.
It's
just
there.
mentioned.
It is there, sis. Can somebody read out the
Chair,
it is there, sis.
Your Excellency, please let me read for you.
We cannot make such a fatal mistake.
You know, Your Excellency.
Item number 1, constitutional amendment. Yes.
Yeah, but so, you know, sir, you know how critical this matter is.
Yes.
Your pronouncement means a lot to the women of this country. It is very, very important that this is mentioned right here and now.
Now, Kenyans are reacting to this issue. We have different views. And the question is, why would such leaders engage in such exchange rather than just listening to each other? Was it a PR exercise? Was it stage managed, or what happened? These are some of the questions that Kenyans are asking about this unfolding issue. And so that's a discussion I would want us to have on this pipeline. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request for those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, when you go online, whether on YouTube or Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, whichever platform, you will see how Kenyans are reacting to this. In fact, 90% of Kenyans, ukisoma out of 10 comments, 9 are of the view that this scenario was stage managed. It was not a coincidence. It did not just happen. This was organized and executed according to the arrangement with the intention to meet the expectation of these leaders here. Si ujiulize kwa nini tunaongea kuhusu Cecily Mbarire Ruto and their bit exchange. It should not surprise you to find it in the newspaper, giving it a headline in their discussion. So, majority of Kenyans are believing that Cecily Mbarire and Ruto are just acting drama. In as much there is an issue here, but it's like they are acting drama. This issue of exchanging and not allowing one to speak before the other one, that it is stage managed. Hiyo ndio Wakenya wameamini. So, in as much as Cecily Mbarire want to look like she's defending women, and remember she's the UDA chairperson, and the president look like, we are aware of this, and like, we want you to speak about it. So they want to be seen like they are caring more about this issue of women. Unajua, women are the majority in this country. But then, in as much as talking about the issue of gender parity role, the biggest problem we have had to date is that even the women rep that we have do not really actually represent that real interest of women as it was expected. Sijui shida wewe inatokea wapi. Unaona tu wanakuja na mambo ya mavuli, wanaandika hapo woman rep, wanaweka ngafu, lakini hawajajitokeza vizuri kutetea this women gender. Hapana, hatujawaona wakitokezea vizuri kabisa. Just a few. So, when it comes to the issue of representation, women rep, in my view, majority of them have really failed kutetea wamama na wanawake na mtoto msichana. Wengine hata wamejenga those centers ya rescue for the female gender. But when you go there, they are not operational. Hata kama ziko ni mambo tu ya ajabu. But that on aside, another issue. President is talking like he really cares about the issue of gender parity. That like he really respects that. That like he is really working on it. For you to understand where Ruto is putting women in his heart, you must go back to President William Ruto's government and look on how he formed that cabinet. Kuna gender parity. Kuna 2/3 kwa hiyo cabinet yake. Mostly these are men who have been cleverly been appointed with an intention to serve Ruto's political agenda. Watu kama kina John Mbadi, Opiyo Wandayi, Oparanya, Joho. Ukiwaona tu unajua, na hao nimetaja tu ni wa ODM. Jua hao wako hapa kisiasa. Pakubwa kisiasa. So, in as much the president was trying to silence Cecily Mbarire, in the name of already we have captured this one in our statement. The other fact that they should be challenging William Ruto about is in an area where he has the capacity, the power, and the control, but he has failed to honor two-third gender parity rule, the cabinet. Ruto can fire you, he can employ you directly. Amepewa those powers kwa cabinet yake. But is it reflecting there? No. No wonder Kenyans are saying in drama to these guys are acting here. I don't know your views, but please let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.